Aloha! Hello, everybody. I didn't even shut down my Zoom. I went live faster than I thought. so I so I've been running the Zoom circle for about a week now, and I wanted to give y'all a little bit of hi, Jules. I wanted to give you a little bit of an update as to what's been coming through. And so times right now are a little bit unusual, to say the least. And we've had some beautiful mornings. Hi, Sasha. We've had some beautiful mornings and afternoons, or mornings here and afternoons, and we had some groups together with beautiful synergy. We had just some one-on-ones in there, and it's just really interesting what's been coming through and downloading. So first off, there is really a restructuring and a destructuring and a restructuring going on. So what they've been showing and sharing is that we are losing right now a lot of the old structures, even the sacred ones that we know. And the picture that I got was kind of an old cathedral, right? Where the pews, people were sitting in the pews, and like us women were standing at the altar. But actually what was happening is what we kept coming into the regular cathedral structure, it kept being overlaid with this white sphere. It was just a white sphere. So it was just white space. So no structure, but a lot of freedom and a lot of openness to move and to actually find our space in it. Find that space where we just can go like, like that home space that feels really, really good. And I was talking to Natasha, and I think we're talking about that. And she said, yeah, it's like 0 point. It's like this 0 point energy. And it was one of those goosebump moments. And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of just 0 point energy where we get to like reinvent ourselves, where we get to just sit with a big question mark and no answers, right? Where we can just be going like, I wonder, and just be. However, that 0 point, that spaciousness, that absence of structure, or at least the structure that we know, can feel quite uncomfortable, right? Because we want to fill it. We want to know. We want to have a box to put things in. This is how our minds work. So it's a lot of breathing. It's just a lot of breathing into that. So feeling your feet on the ground, connecting up into to source, to wherever you connect up. But the way they were showing is the connection was almost like a grounding cord, right? But it was like this, like a double helix that was coming together, and that was grounding up. So grounding up into the cosmos, into spirit, into God, into the universe. So there's a solidity to that. So this double grounding, and then really, really just very consciously and very often just breathing into your heart, because that's the third really important part, our hearts. Because everything that we're creating in this space, in this white space, this new space, this unstructured space, this 0 point, anything that gets created in there really doesn't need to, but wants to flow out of our hearts. So that's kind of our power tool, power space, power whatever, it's really about this heart connection. Yeah, so there's that. Let's see. What else was there? Oh, the other piece was they were showing. First off, we're held. We are so held. We are so held. We are so held. And there's a shitload of gifts just raining down on us, just coming down, just coming down. So it's up to us if we get hit on the head by those, or if we can actually receive them. And the way to receive them is just to soften, to just kind of take this step back, and again into the question mark, right? Into going like, well, I wonder, I don't know, I wonder, what does it mean? What's out there for me? What's coming down? So to soften into that, to exhale into this, to exhale into the knowing that we're actually being really held, and to step back and to just wonder and soften. So that was, and it's funny, I'm almost backtracking through what's been coming through over the week. Like I feel like I'm going backwards to the beginning. At the beginning of the week, what they were showing, or the week, not the week, but it was last Wednesday when we started the Zoom circle. What they were showing was just this joy, this pure, just overflowing, overbubbling joy. And it was just all our guides with us, right? Like they're just here, and we can invoke them all and do it. Please do it. Like just ask, call on them. And it was this, what they were transmitting was just this joy, this overflowing, overbubbling joy. Just this have fun and play. Just have fun and play. And I realize that that can almost be like, don't take this as you have to have fun and play now, you have to be joyful now, blah, blah, blah. Because this can be super unsettling, right? This is a really unsettling time for many of us. So be kind to yourself, be kind to whoever is around you. It's okay. Anything that you're feeling is okay. It's fine. It's just not about putting anything back into boxes, going like, oh, I've always felt this way and this is because, Allow everything to be up in the air. Allow everything to go, to leave. Allow everything just to flow. So yes, it's almost like the way it was coming through this kaleidoscope of emotion, this rainbow of emotions that many of us are feeling right now, from fear and just being totally overloaded with the energy that's going on, to like absolute like reasonless overflowing, overbubbling joy, to I don't know, whatever. It's really, to me, it has felt like a huge rainbow of emotions and what's coming through. And it sometimes feels like I'm not going anywhere, doing anything, but like these days are just crazy full, right? With everything that's evolving and growing and expanding. So be kind to you. Be kind when you feel like crap. Allow it. You don't have to, jump out of that. But no, I mean, quite the contrary. Be kind of like a mommy with you and go like, okay, it's okay, honey. It's fine. You feel like crap. I gotcha. At the same time, know that what we're moving into, what's available to us, it's just so joyful. And we're invited to play. We're so invited to play. And the other thing is too, it can for many of us, right? It feels like, oh my God, like my income's going away, and it's a very real thing. However, so from what they've shown is you're supported, you're abundantly supported. Just trust and move with the flow, with the openings, with the invitations of what's opening up and what's joyful, and where you kind of where your being wants to flow, and you'll be supported. It's right now is this time where this is becoming easier and easier. We will see how. We don't necessarily know how yet, because we're kind of still stuck with one foot in both worlds, right? We're stuck in the old structures and sensing the new ones coming. As I'm doing the back and forth dance, stuck in both worlds with one foot. So we don't really know yet, but just know and feel into it. If that feels right for you, if that feels aligned or resonates with you, there's actually a lot of support. So we will be supported if we align with what our soul and our heart is calling us to do. And it was really interesting because now that I'm saying that, I was talking to, had a beautiful conversation with Marianne Jorgensen this morning in the Zoom space. And it became very clear to me what I'm most passionate about is actually helping women ignite their soul-aligned businesses. That is so, for me, that is so juicy. That's like, oh my God, everything's up in the air now. Everything's up in the air. And now there's all these new possibilities. There's all this expansion. There's all these things that are opening up. And now we can actually are creating the space and the opportunity that might not have been there before, to actually start examining that and look at that. Like many of us who were kind of, say, stuck in whatever they were in whatever job they were in this day-to-day minutia has been falling away to some extent, sometimes to the entire extent. So now we're here going like, what else is possible, right? Like, so now what? Now what? So, and I think there is so much opportunity for all of us to just find that happy place, that sweet spot, that where we go like, oh, yeah, that's play. That's lighting me up. That's igniting me. So if you want to talk about that, I would be happy to have a chat with you. Just send me a text at PM, DM. Like such a dork with those things. Contact me. Send me a message. And I love to talk and see what else can expand for you and what else is possible. So you can find that place, right? That where you go like, oh, from here I can just grow, and it feels aligned. It feels aligned with my heart. It feels aligned with my soul. It feels aligned with spirit. It's grounded. It's all of it, and you just can go like, okay, that's so effing me. I just, that's all I want to do. And I realize that there's actually many of us that are very multi-passionate, and kind of fall in love with things here and there and everything. And it's about bringing those together and creating that thread where you go like, oh, this is how this can flow. So if you're interested in having a chit chat about that, contact me, message me. I'm here for you. And I'm wishing you lots and lots and lots of love. Many kisses and aloha from Hawaii. And I will see some of you tomorrow morning at 11 Pacific time, or in the afternoon at 5. I love you. Bye.